So when I did that song, the song just went viral and people started calling me Kwate. I'm a big fan of Davido, like a really, really big fan. But we just link up through Ubi Franklin. And
Ubi,
and the rest was history. Like when I did the On Ground remains with all your meta pressing laptop, you go to press Bobby. You know, I got a lot of backslash. You know, some people say EFCC is gonna pick me up.
Quite a controversial song, you know. My green card, I need my green card, something like that. You're saying that because you don't have a green card. You're here because you know the perception people have about those that are in America that don't have a green card.
This is not like a hidden case. Everybody know the challenges of green card.
Yeah. Well known.
Where you're even really, really married with love, and then your American wife want to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Because she knows she got you by the balls.
Even your African wife. Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Afrobeat Music Made in USA. Today it's going to be another exciting episode. We have a great guest in the studio today. And right here, if you guessed who the guest is, you know, kudos to you. But we have someone who recently stepped on the same stage as Davido, recently dropped his EP. He's doing great, he's trending. And you already know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one and the only Kwate. Kwate, welcome to the studio.
It's a pleasure having me, brother.
Awesome, bro. Yeah. Like, you've been on the run.
Yeah.
You've been on the run. Ever since you dropped On Ground.
Yeah.
The run has continued. But let's start from where it all started. Kwate. You know, how did Kwate come about?
Man, it's a long story, man. So, when I started my music career, I wanted to just be original with my name. So I started as The Cross, because my first and last name, right, David Cross. So I was using that name, The Cross, and then I did a song, I think around 2010, and the title of the song was Kwate for Your Team. So when I did that song, the song just went viral and people started calling me Kwate, Kwate,
awesome.
Kwate, Kwate. So, you know, and gradually the Kwate started gaining more momentum more than my original music name.
Awesome, bro. I mean, that story I never knew.
Yeah.
So how long ago did you venture into music? Did you decide, like, you know, this thing, I want to pursue it?
I've been doing music professionally since 2007. I dropped my first single, you know, way back that time is a CD, right?
Yeah.
So I did professionally, I dropped my first CD, right, with 4 tracks on it, 2007.
Nice.
And then I dropped my first album, 2009. So
you're one of the people we can say started doing music way back in Nigeria, even before coming to the United States, right?
Yeah, I've been doing music all around the world. I've done music, gone for a lot of shows in Europe. I've done so many Europe tour, Asia tour before I relocate to America.
Awesome. So what's the difference right now between, you know, Afrobeat when you started, you know, back in Europe, back in Africa, versus now sitting here in the United States? What would you say is the big difference between Afrobeats then and now?
So the big difference right now is the social media. So the social media is more strong and more powerful and is more accessible now. So, you know, the world is a global village now.
Yeah.
So with social media, you can reach out to people. More people, right? Like if you go on the back end of your DSP, I'm surprised that people listen to my song in Saudi Arabia. People listen to my song in New Zealand, you know?
Yeah.
But that's just the power of social media.
You know, and On Ground, you dropped that song here in the United States. Mm-hmm. Song went viral. So many celebs have jumped on the song.
mate are pressing laptop, you go the press Bobby. All your mate are pressing laptop, you go the press Bobby. All your mate are pressing laptop, you go the press Bobby. All your mates are pressing laptop, you go the press Bobby.
How did you get inspired? Like, what pushed you towards writing a song like that that has gone multi-platinum?
So what happened is I stopped doing music 2017. So I took a break for music for 7 years. So coming back in 2024.
Wow, 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I took 7 years break.
we're gonna go to why, but yeah, go ahead.
I took a break for 7 years. So coming back, I needed to make a real comeback, like make a statement. So that's why I titled the song On Ground. And On Ground just simply means I'm back and I'm here to stay and I'm here to prove myself, you know? Because some people just feel like I just came out from nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no.
So why take such a long break? 7 years.
I think that's personal, but I took a 7 years break.
Okay. So, when you say come out from nowhere, there's people that say, one of your songs, you said, some people think, say, this na inheritance, the wealth is inheritance. Looking at your social media, I know you're a baller. You're in Atlanta today, you're in Houston tomorrow. So some people, think, it's easy, it comes easy. So what do you have to say to people that think, your wealth was inherited? It's not something that you actually worked for.
Yeah, so that's a line from my one of my songs that is trending now. Shout out to my ex. Who know no good things in our inheritance.
Who know no good talks in our inheritance. As I slowly getting relevance. Who know no good talks in I no get on my own. Yeah, I've been walking, I've been making plans anyway.
There's a lot of success that you make and people just sit down and think the opposite about it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just want to clear the air that this is not an inheritance. It's grace and hard work.
Yeah. So I know you're, tied to the same question. I know you're all over the world. You go to Houston. We see your clips. You're very, very active on social media. What's your impression of Indiana?
Indie.
Yeah. Entertainment-wise.
Entertainment-wise. I think indie is growing really fast. Before I moved to Indiana, my idea of Indiana was kind of different, you know what I'm saying? But in the last 2-3 years, Indiana has really become bigger when it comes to entertainment, and they're bringing more artists, and a lot of people are setting up their own branch, and all that stuff is going on. I think Indiana is getting better, but they're not there yet.
They're not there yet. So
Yeah.
What do you think are the things that need to actually, improve for us to get there?
I feel like the promoters in Indiana need to they should work together more so that they can achieve milestones.
You're not the first person that is saying this, actually.
Yeah.
That is talking about unity,
Yeah.
promoters coming together, achieving
Yeah.
things together. Okay, let's nose dive deep into some of the things you've done recently. Like, recently you were on the same stage with Davido. That's huge. Anybody who knows Afrobeat knows Davido is one of the biggest artists ever to come out from Africa. So how did you, get on the same stage?
I'm a big fan of Davido. Like a really, really big fan, because
So you're not Whiskey FC.
I love whiskey too. I love whiskey. I'm a fan of every artist,
Awesome.
as long as it's a good music. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a big fan of David because I know what it takes to what he has done. The energy, the time, the funds.
Yeah.
The sleepless night to make him who he is. Because when I was promoting one of my songs called All the Way, like 2010, Davido too was promoting what was his single that time? Back When. So I saw the energy and how he has grown, what it becomes today. So, but we just link up through Ubi Franklin. And
Yeah, Ubi.
And The rest was history.
Yeah, and shout out to you.
Yeah.
Ubi Franklin, Kobagidi.
Yeah.
You've been, should I say, you've been in the radar of some of the biggest promoters or the biggest, exponents of Afrobeats from Africa. So looking at your project, what was the inspiration behind that project? Great songs, I must say. I've been listening to the project back to back, and we're going to dive into some of the songs. But what was your inspiration behind the entire project?
So the entire project, which is titled "Shout Out to My Ex," is my niche of music. Basically, is controversy. Like I say A, but it's B.
Okay.
I might say B, but it's A. It just requires you to think logically and think outside the box. Like when I did the On Ground Remains with Oyo Meta pressing laptop, you go to press Bobby. I got a lot of backslash. Some people say EFCC is going to pick me up, that I'm promoting Yahoo and all that kind of crazy shit. But
yeah, almost similar thing that happened to Naira Marley. After the Yahoo song, he got picked up by EFCC.
So I got a lot of backslash online, but that was not what the song is actually saying. The song was saying that go work hard before you start chasing a woman. Even when I got a backslash from people saying that I'm body shaming people who don't have big boobs and all of that. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's just a coded message that get to the bag and you will get all the ladies.
Yeah.
Right? So shout out to my ex. When I dropped the project, a lot of people are thinking that maybe it'd be like, one babe don't break my heart, or woman do me one bad thing. Like I get this all the time, that what did the girl do to you? This, that. But shout out to my ex doesn't actually mean a gender.
Okay.
Shout out to my ex simply stand for the things that make you become better, that you don't want it repeatedly in your life no more. So let's say, for instance, what you've put in to become Mazi, right?
Yeah.
All right. You don't want poverty, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So poverty is your ex.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have some frenemies that you discover later. You cut them off.
Yeah.
Those are your ex.
Yeah.
You have some bad habits that you used to do and you don't want them no more. Those are your ex. Ex just means the things that you've been through, but you came out better. Awesome. And you don't want them to happen again. So you got to give them a shout out for pushing you to the edge and becoming who you are.
Shout out to my ex too.
Yeah.
And at this point, I want to say shout out to One Bet TV, One Bet Studio, doing a great job. That's the reason why we are here. We are here at One Bet Studios, shining the light on entertainment in Indianapolis so far. The artists we have in the city. We're looking at DJs. We're looking at so many Afrobeat artists. We're looking at hip hop artists, R&B. Everyone contributes to Afrobeat music. Shout out. You're not our exes. You're actually people that we want to deal with in the future. So talking about that, what was the hardest song for you to create on your project? I will get to your favorite song, but what was the one that was a bit more tasking, if I may ask?
I think the one that is the most difficult one was the green card.
I need a green card, bitch, I need a green card. I need a green card, bitch, I need a green card. I need a green card, bitch, I need a green card. I ain't broke, bitch, but I ain't paying shit. I ain't broke, bitch.
Quite a controversial song, I listened to it and I'm like, man, there's gonna be a lot of people are gonna talk about this song, See, I need my green card, I need my green card, something like that, yeah. Okay, so yeah, why was that a difficult song?
Because green card was a song that I had to be I had to think deep. Like I sat down and see what is the most difficult challenge that we face in America.
That's deep, yeah.
In America, it's not that.
That's a conversation that a lot of people don't want to have.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is not that you can't get a job. You can get everything, but it's all centered around green card.
Yeah.
Which is the biggest challenge, that as long as you're a foreigner in this country, I don't care if you're from France, Germany, Tokyo,
It's a common battle.
It's a common battle. So I had to cleverly sit down and carve what I know that everybody who came to this country.
Weren't you like skeptical or afraid that some people might, say you're saying that because you don't have a green card, you're here because the perception people have about those that are in America that don't have a green card, they've been in America for years, they have achieved nothing, unable to travel. It comes with a stigma, So
yeah. So to be honest, like I'm receiving the stigma already, but I don't really mind about that because when you listen to the lyrics of the green card, is to uplift you and to throw more light at what is going on. Like green card, some people want to ask you for money, right? This is not like a hidden case. Everybody know the challenges of green card.
Yeah. Well known.
Where you're even really, really married with love, and then your American wife want to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Because she knows she got you by the balls.
Even your African wife.
Even your African wife,
African
because they know they got you by the balls, right?
Yeah.
The day of interview, they don't want to go. They want to make you feel less of a human being of who you are. They want to threaten you. It is. I don't know why people are mad at a thing about it. Anyway, this is real life.
It's reality.
It's reality. Like, it's real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you look at the lyrics, I need the green card. Bitch, I need the green card. I ain't broke, but I ain't paying for shit. It means if you want to fuck with me, fuck with me.
Yeah.
You're not going to be extorting me.
Don't extort me, yeah?
Yeah, don't extort me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like I always say on the show, sorry to cut you short, that's the foundation of Afrobeat, right? If you look at Fela, Nicolas Bokuti, the foundation where Afrobeat, laid its bricks on, it was about speaking your mind.
Speak your mind, yeah. So, Green Card is a song for everybody who have been to this country, who have gotten their green card, who have gotten their blue P, and for those who are in the process. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the government to know what's going on.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's not like I'm trying to talk people down. Some nigga write me and be like, you want to fuck the green card process up for the others. I'd be like, man, I'm not UCSI.
Yeah. USCIS.
Or whatever I'm not.
Whatever they call themselves.
Whatever they call it. I'm not the people giving green card. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just want to talk about the struggle of green card. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I like your perspective on that. But then, what song? If I had to ask you on that project, what song is your favorite, and what song is paying your bills now? Because remember, there's a song. There's a Magneto remix. There's a Portable remix.
I have a lot of remix.
Exactly.
That I couldn't even put out.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I have a lot of remix that I couldn't put out, and then, someone like Ike jump on it, Olua Dollar jump on it.
Oh, wow.
Josh Too Funny jump on it.
Was it because it wasn't good enough? These are publicists, these are, should I say social media enthusiasts, social media influencers that could have propelled the album. Why are they not on there?
No, because they jumped on the on-ground remix, so it was too much, right? Okay. So I couldn't put all the version of the remix out, but I put out the one with me and Magneto, and then I put out the one with Portable and Magneto on it, right? So that on-ground is doing a lot of numbers, Big shout out to every artist that contributed. Big shout out to Portable. Big shout out to my brother Magneto for jumping on that song. Josh Too Funny, Olua Dollar, EK Big Brother. But currently, right now, is shout out to my ex.
Oh, is it the Kobagidi factor on it? I saw it on Tunde Ednot's page.
No. So what happened was,
is it the Tunde Ednot factor?
No.
Okay.
No. So what happened was, when my EP was done, I did have a consultation with me and my brother Kobagidi. He listened to the EP. I did invite some notable names to listen to the EP before it was released. So, and one of the people that listened to it was Kobagidi, Ruby Franklin, Lord Lamba, Lelo, Kevin Bosch, a lot of people. Ogonti Bonnie to Face, one Liberian celebration. There was a lot of people. But in the listening section, I did a listening session in Atlanta too with my American a celebrity. Yeah. So in the listening session, even with the American crowd, everybody loved Shout Out to My Ex.
Okay. I think I saw a video you posted. Like the reaction to it.
Everybody loves Shout Out to My Ex. So I'll be like, okay, that's what I'm gonna push on the EP.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what's for Kwate in the future? Especially I know the ladies are out there looking at this, fine, handsome, young, talented artist. What's out there for you in the future? Is it marriage? Is it another EP? Is it another album? Are you what's on your mind?
When it comes to a relationship, I love to keep my relationship status private. But what I'm focused on is, I'm in a label called Fame and Fortune. I don't know if you always listen to it on my song.
Yeah, I heard it.
So my major goal is to prepare the label to become a world-known label, and then to see how we can bring in more artists to the Fame and Fortune family, Fame and Fortune gang.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember his name, but I saw his comment on you. He said, "I fuck with you because Ubi Franklin." Yeah, he said, "I fuck with you because you know how to carry yourself, you know how to manage yourself."
Yeah.
So people are watching, people are seeing what you're doing, and I want to give you your flowers. I want to say kudos.
Thank you, brother.
Kudos for pushing.
I appreciate that.
Pushing the culture, the African brand, the song Ego.
Yeah. I'm from Benin City.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Yeah, my mom is Benin and my dad is partly Yoruba and Benin, so I speak both language. But Ego means a lot to me. Ego is my street side of life. I'm from Benin. I grew up in Benin. Shit happens in Benin,
I tell you.
So all the edges, blue edges.
I was going to ask you about that. I mean, like edges. When I hear edges, I'm thinking about wigs, weave-ons, ladies' edges. I don't know. But yeah, I get it. I get it. Street. Street
edges means the color on the street.
The street
stuff. You know
stuff.
what I'm saying? So I fuck with black. I fuck with blue, green. I fuck with all colors. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no beef with any color. So all the edges there for my back. So Ego is a song that came about out of my street orientation.
Yeah.
So they be try me the wrong me street. Many boys with a vest like this. If you try, you go, agree.
Yes, so.
They be try me the wrong me street. Many boys with a vest like this. If you try, you go, agree. Set too far, I be Rocco tree. No test can.
Agree. Street song.
Yeah,
Verified street.
Yeah. So my main goal as an Afrobeat artist based in the US is to break barriers. I want to break this barrier of they tell you that if you did not go to Nigeria, you not go blow. If you not go Nigeria, if you blow, you got to go Nigeria. No.
Man,
I broke those boundaries. Like you can be anywhere and be famous, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And I did it.
Yeah. So any shout outs, I don't want to keep you here for too long. I know you're a busy person and you have other endeavors, This was supposed to just be like a quick interview with you while you're doing your media runs everywhere else with your EP.
Yeah.
So any shout outs you want to give before we end the show?
The first shout out I want to give is Wambe TV. Big shout out to Wambe TV. The first time I got to notice them was when they comment on one of my posts in Tunde Edna's page. I'll be like,
awesome.
And the comment kind of got my
attention. Encouraging, yeah.
Yeah, kind of got my attention. So I didn't even know the base here. So I want to give a shout out to them, doing what they do, representing, putting Indiana on the map. I rep ATL. So And then I want to give a shout out to you. You was with me when Portable came
Yeah.
in my house. You was the guy.
Yeah, I remember that day.
You know it was crazy.
Crazy day, yeah.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to you. I want to give a shout out to my manager, Big Smart. I want to give a shout out to my manager in Indy, Big Demi. I want to give a shout out to my baddest official DJ Larry. I want to give a shout out to Fame and Fortune. I want to give shout out to Kwate family, Fame and Fortune gang. But the biggest shout out, all glory to God.
Awesome. Thank you for coming, man. So it was a